Hello and Merry Christmas. If you are watching this, thanks very much. I believe it is Christmas Day that this video should be coming out. It is not Christmas Day for me. It's a couple of days before, but we do need to get this done. So, thank you very much. If you are watching this Christmas Day, thanks for spending it with me, or at least a little bit of it. And I do wish you and everybody that you care about a very Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. So, first things first, let's jump in. And yeah, the train must go on. So, what I'm going to do, we're going to take these 4 units out. As you can see, we've got an Avengers synergy here. So we are going to use 1, 2, and 3 Avengers. Now, the reason that I'm going to use these 3 Avengers is because Hecate, I believe, does the most damage out of all the Avengers. The only one to out-damage her, really, would be Janna, but that's Janna after 10 rounds. So, we'll see. Aphrodite can steal an opponent, so it makes things a lot easier for us, and Selene can pair with Striker synergy. Now, the reason I'm including Audrey is for the Monarch synergy with Aphrodite, and I'm also going to include Seraphina on this one. Again, the reason that I'm going to include Seraphina on this one is primarily because of the healing and also the triple strikers. So we've got 3 strikers on the team at the moment. I'm going to go ahead, change up our relics. So what we want to do, take you out, and we want to take you out. We will include you, and we will include you as well. We're going to take out speed, and we're going to increase heal rate. Here we go. Because the Avengers are all about that healing. Now we can take out shield here. We can go ahead, and it's relatively easy choice with this type of team build, because now we got 2 stars for Avengers and 2 stars for Glorians. So if any of our Avengers do die, we will be able to recover 100% of the stacks that they have. Very important for Hecate. And Glorians as well, we do get to steal attack stacks, or Glorians do, anyway, from the enemy. So we're going to jump in like this. We'll watch this first battle, and then we should be able to power through. Now, last time I recorded was, I think it was a couple of days ago now, but the enemies were getting increasingly tougher, so they could take a lot more damage. Now, I have seen a couple of builds. Okay, so yeah, it's the unfortunately it's the not Mystifiers, the Dooms. But I have seen a build that is able to beat the final boss, and I think we should be able to use that build. But we'll just have to see how quickly we can get through these. Fortunately, that blessing saved our life there. We do get the attack back every time we dodge an attack, allegedly, but we'll just have to see. And Audrey will also come back to life on the next round, so and we'll trigger Aphrodite as well. Not bad, so we can steal. Yeah, we can go ahead and steal Sylvan there. I don't think she's going to do altogether too much for us, but again, I think we should be okay after the heal that we've just received. So Hecate here, going to do tremendous amounts of damage. She really does a lot of work. A lot of work. As you can see, we have wiped out the entire enemy team in one shot. Now, Audrey is doing a very similar thing because we are able to build up, and because of the Striker synergy as well. Again, Strikers, my favourite of all of the synergies. However, something to note, they are glass cannons. 100% they are glass cannons. So, we have built up all of this, and we are able to power through as well. Hecate to do the most damage here. This is again, it's a Dooms build, so we are actually quite strong against Dooms. If worst comes to worst, I can take out Seraphina, and I can put another Monarch in, and that should hopefully steal us the victory. But we'll have to see. Now, there's no Deviant synergy in here. We can also replace with Deviant synergy. But again, it is what it is. We will heal. on the three most important healers as well, or the three most important DPS units that require that healing factor. Very, very strong, very, very powerful. Now we are responding with attacks. So here, unfortunately, Audrey has gone down. Will she come back? No, she won't, not this time. The reason that she won't come back this time is primarily because we only have 3 Avengers on the team. So I think there is a 50% chance that we can revive non-Avengers units. Not that it matters, we've got 26,000 million damage on the table with just Hecate alone. We won't see Audrey sweep because she's dead, but we might see Cleopatra finish things off here. No. So maybe Sal? So yeah, Sal doing a lot of damage there. Fortunately, we get our shielding and we get our healing in as well. Oh, she does a lot. She does a lot of damage. Now, what you can do as well, if you want to go full strikers in this build, you would take out Audrey and you would replace her with Chang as well. So Chang is a striker, Glorian striker. She is, for me, she's only 6 stars. So it doesn't make sense for me to put Chang in here as well. And again, the reason for that is because of the striker synergy. So you know, it is what it is. I think because we're doing so much damage so quickly, I think we can watch these matches. What I might do, I might skip this one because this one is going to be much easier than the reflect damage done by Dooms and the Phantom synergy for Glorians. Now, there is 3 Monarchs on the enemy team. It is something to take note of. Monarch synergy is very, very strong on enemy teams, but can be overcome with multiple hits to the same unit. So as you can see here, there's only 3 Monarchs, but they will still only take a maximum of 80% HP every time they get hit. So even if it was going to be lethal, they would stop that and they would survive for another hit, which can often lead to them. Audrey down again, flipping out. Just come on, you know. Maybe I'll put Sal in that position instead. Yeah, is what it is. We do steal Talanas here, very, very strong. And Audrey is back with us. She's back in the room. And we get the increase in attack and defense as well. As you can see, because we've not taken a lot of damage, so we've not taken as much damage as we had done previously. Hecate isn't able to do as much. And again, the reason for that is primarily because of... I still did more damage than Aphrodite, flipping out. But the reason for that is because when she attacks, she's got that leech rate effect. Now, the leech rate effect is very different to... yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and skip this one. We've seen it before. Audrey dies. Hecate overpowers the rest of them. Easy enough. Right, let's try switching them around. Let's see if Audrey dies this time round. Probably, but we'll see. Now, lots and lots of healing on the enemy team as well, and there's 4 Monarchs, so it's going to be an exceptionally tough fight, this one. The thing that makes it worse, or the thing that makes Lachesis so powerful, is of how slow she is. I know it sounds a bit strange, but the fact that she acts after everybody else, like her speed must be about 80 or something like that, but she will act after everyone else, which applies to revitalization effect, which takes effect at the start of every round. So as you can see, revitalization effect has taken place. They are healing all the way back up. We haven't scratched them. We haven't been able to scratch them, but I suspect on this one we will be able to. Yeah, so as you can see, we've done the maximum amount of damage on this one, and we have also splash damaged as well. That's why we're able to do so much damage, is because of the splash axe. Very, very strong still. A lot of people still sleeping on that, but it is very, very strong. So that's 95 cleared, and we're only 9 minutes in. That's not bad, actually. That isn't bad at all. We're about halfway through the video, but we still have level 100 to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I will need to pause because there is a Discord that I'm a part of, and they post regular stuff on there, and there's a lot of free to play options for Rift Odyssey 100 Nightmare difficulty. So what I'm going to try first is I'm not going to use any new units. I am literally just going to take the build that they've done and then see if I can pass with it. Because if I can pass with that free to play build, it should, in theory, be doable for everybody else as well. But again, we'll have to see. Now, Audrey healing back per hit effectively. There is a lot of Valiant as synergy. So the reason that we're able to heal back is because when we attack, we do take some HP. And also, whenever the enemies heal, Audrey steals that. Well, she steals half of it because I don't have her full red runes. We should see Hecate just take everybody out. It's yeah, she does a lot in PvE. In PvP, not so much. Like she does the same damage, so she does the same sort of stat lines as we've just seen there. She can, or she has the potential to take out the entire enemy team in one go, but she's usually dead before then, which is it's a problem because if you are dead, you cannot attack. So keeping her alive for that first round until she pops her ultimate is something that is kind of required, or pretty much required in PvP. Again, it's why I've not invested heavily in the Avengers synergy. Just because there are better effects, there are better synergies to do. But as you can see, if, say, for example, Hecate did have the Elysian synergy, so she had that mystical fountain, and I had it maxed out, she would be getting 1200% attack increase. So very, very strong, very, very powerful. Another good thing, actually, with Audrey is that she steals shields. That's Holy Shield, and she steals normal shield as well. So, yeah, this is full Monarchs, so I wouldn't expect it to do altogether too much. But the splash damage really does help against Monarchs. Really, really strong. As you can see, Monarchs down because of the splash axe. There are just certain ways in PvE, specifically in Rift Odyssey, but certain ways in PvE to beat these bosses or to beat these types of stages. In order to beat Monarchs, you do need that splash axe. So it's, again, very, very powerful tool. In order to beat Dooms, you could probably just run Elmer and Undying Shield as your primary ones, and that is one of the tactics that I'm going to employ for Nightmare 100. So stick around, and then hopefully we'll get there. What I might do, I might end the video here, or at least I'll end it at 99. And the reason that I'm gonna end it at 99 is because I want to dedicate a video to 100. And I will build the team beforehand, and I'll pop it in. It's got to come out the same day, so it's still got to be Christmas Day for you when you do get that Nightmare 100. But hey, and we stole Solomon, not bad. Could have done with stealing Atrops, but it is what it is. So yeah, as you can see, we're going to get a massive damage boost here from Seraphina, and then Hecate should finish things off. Yeah. Just stand no chance with the amount of damage that she does. It's so strong, so strong. I mean, it's a good showing for her here, really good showing. But again, it doesn't translate the same in PvP. So she does do that kind of damage in PvP if you power her up the same as this, the same as we're doing. But she is a glass cannon. Like, she will be dead before turn 2 comes around, typically. Unless you shield, or unless you're using somebody like Gaia, for example. Gaia can slow the entire enemy team down. Very, very strong ability. But, again, Gaia needs her own team. Like, she really does. Gaia needs her own team. And, yeah, really, really good combo. But, again, Like, they're not supposed to be run together. I don't think they're supposed to be run together. Yeah, so 99 does seem to be very, very tough, very strong. Um, I don't really check out stats. If you want me to check out stats, let me know down below. You know, let me know in the comments, and we'll take it from there. But man, do you really need to know stats when you've got Hecate? Yeah. So all that reflect damage they did, very, very good. But we healed it all the way back up anyway, so it didn't really matter in the long run. And again, Splash Axe kicking in. That's why we're able to do that second round of damage, is because of the Splash Axe. We'll see whether or not Celine can do. Celine can do that as well. But I think, yeah, Aphrodite to finish things off here. And Celine, let me down. You are the only one who didn't one-shot the entire enemy team. Shame. Ah, that is a shame, really, actually. But we're fully powered up now, so we don't technically see the damage on that, but it was a lot. I'll tell you now, it was a lot, a lot, a lot. And yeah, 304, 134 million. There we go. Much better from yourself. Yeah. So as you can see, Hecate has been putting the work in this entire time. Let's go ahead and check 99. How much damage taken? It is 6,000. I think Persephone was the only one who didn't revive in this one. Or actually, no, she would have done twice or something like that. But this is the total amount of damage done. This is how much damage we did. So as you can see, Hecate did 24,000 million. What a unit. She does a lot of fancy damage, big damage numbers. She's very flashy, but she is not great in PvP. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do a separate video. It'll be out in about an hour's time, or maybe 2 hours time, something like that. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're doing. Merry Christmas. God bless everyone. Thanks, Tiny Tim.